This is my life, and I'm allowed to choose who's gonna experience it with me. Period. Hey guys, so today we're just gonna chill on my bed and have a conversation. There's a few topics that I wrote down that I want to talk about, and we're just gonna get into it. So the first topic I want to talk about is self-love. And the number one thing I can say about self-love is in order to love yourself, you need to accept yourself for all that you are. Period. Realize that there's only one you. Only one. And nobody can be you. And that's your power. Another thing, if there's something you absolutely don't love about yourself, you need to either fix that one thing within yourself, grow in that aspect that you don't love about yourself, or accept yourself for who you are. The number one thing about self-love really is just acceptance in yourself. That's it. Acceptance is huge. One thing that I know is that can't nobody tell me something I don't already know about myself. You can't. Your words cannot affect me, because I love me and I know me more than you will ever know me. And that's just how I like to see it. You can't bring me down, bro. A huge form of self-love is doing things that make you happy, doing things for you, doing things that you like to do. And once you find out what you like to do, you need to start applying that to your daily routine. Do what makes you happy. Something that makes me happy is I know I'm giving myself the most love is when I'm paying attention to me and I'm doing things that make me feel good, such as showering, exfoliating my body in the shower, shaving, just taking care of me, doing a face mask, exfoliating, doing an under eye mask. I want to start doing hair masks, so if you know a good hair mask, but yeah, basically just taking care of my mind, body, and soul. That's it. And that's what makes me happy. You can read a book. I like to read a good read, take a bath. There's so many things you can do for you. I also like to get ready, and that's like the number one thing that makes me feel good is when I'm ready. So there's tons of things. Just dig deep and realize what you like to do and what makes you happy, and start doing them today. Now I know you're not sitting there hating yourself when there's plenty of other people to do that for you. Nuh-uh, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. At the end of the day, you should always know nobody has your back like you do. So love yourself, because you got you more than anybody in this world will ever have you. And you can't be against you too. There's enough people out there that'll do that for you. Real shit. Another thing I want to talk about is friendships and the value of friendship. How can you be a good friend? I feel like being a good friend is someone that always checks up on you, because I feel like you're gonna have a lot of friends that go through silent battles and that don't tell you what they're going through. So I feel like once in a while, more than often, it's good to check on your people, your friends, make sure they're doing good, make sure their state of mind is healthy, just make sure they're overall okay, you know? It doesn't hurt to check on your people. What else did I write down? I feel like I said, the value of friendship, I feel like you should value your friends. You should treat your friends with respect. You should never disrespect your friends. And I feel like if your friend ever disrespects you or you take it that it's disrespect, that's not your friend. Unless you guys are joking, that's something totally different. But I feel like if that's your friend, you should never take something that they said as disrespect. Unless they're just toxic people and not a good friend and you know that, then why are you still friends with them? That's on you. And that's, I know, a huge thing. But yeah, I feel like you should value your friendships, because at the end of the day, people fail to realize that a friendship is a relationship. How you would treat your relationship with your significant other or your family or just people you love in general, that's how you should be treating your friend. But yeah. What else? Let's see. I feel like a lot of people don't realize this until they're like maybe older, but a lot of the time the people you keep around in your circle is a huge reflection of who you are. Like, a huge reflection of who you actually are. If you hang around toxic people or envious people, you start to see things differently. And if you know, you know. You start thinking certain behaviors are normal and how things aren't that aren't okay. You start thinking that that's normal and that it is okay, but it's totally not normal. It's not okay. If you find a situation weird within your relationships and you pick up on the energy and you know that something's not right, your intuition is everything. First of all, follow that, because you are not wrong. You are not feeling those things for nothing. Your feelings are definitely valid. You will find out hopefully rather sooner than later. Get rid of any negativity. Don't ever put up with anything that makes you feel like shit. And that's all I have to say. I stand by that. So I noticed a lot of people that within my last couple relationships, I've noticed that often people are always questioning and wondering why things are not going right for them, why things are so bad for them. And the reality of it is, baby, you're not a good person. And that's why things aren't working out for you. I'm so sorry, but karma is real. If you are not a good person, things are not necessarily gonna go in your favor. And I ain't trying to be mean, but yeah, you need to be a good person. I think you need to be a good person. If you come to the realization that you feel like you're not a good friend or just a good person in general, or that you're just not the healthiest when it comes to relationships, do better. Be better for yourself. The last thing you want is to be 30 walking around with an ugly ass aura. Okay? Be better for you. Grow and evolve for you. The first step is acceptance. I mean, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have days where we might not treat people fairly or being nice or whatever. But as long as you can accept it and apologize for it and move forward, that's all it takes. But don't keep repeating your mistakes, because that's not being better or doing better. You actually gotta do the work. So let's keep talking about toxic relationships, because I feel like that's huge and that's something a lot of people go through. Cutting out toxic relationships was one of the best things I've ever done. Ever. Mentally, you start thinking differently. Like, I swear, you start growing and learning more once you cut out every negativity, every negative thing out of your life. It's the best thing ever, I swear. you're so much more aware of the toxicity and everything that you allowed. And you know when you realize that was not okay. If you're in a toxic relationship, situationship, environment, get out of it. Because it only gets worse over time. And the sooner you realize, the better. Seriously, so much happier now. My mental health is so good. It's never been this A1 in my entire life. Like, when I say my life changed drastically when I started cutting out negativity, I'm like thinking about it, thinking about all the things I've been through and just everything that I would allow in the past and where I am now. The growth is beautiful. So beautiful. I've never been happier. All the energy that you used to put into those toxic relationships, put all that energy into yourself so you can grow and evolve. That's the shit I've been on.
But yeah, basically I have one life and I'm gonna take care of me. I allow who's in my life and who's not. And I rebuke any negative or bitter and toxicity from my life. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Especially this year, 2021. Nope. Wait. No, I'm not entering any negativity. Not for me. It's not happening. You got the wrong one.
The next thing I want to talk about is getting in tune with yourself. Digging deep and realizing who you are as a person, discovering yourself, figuring out what you like, what you dislike. I feel like getting in tune with yourself is something I've been doing since like 2015, and I do it like a lot more now, and it's a very healthy habit to dig deep and to realize what's going on in here, how I feel, and allowing myself to feel every emotion that I have, because that's important. And doing things that make you happy is key. That's like the most important thing. Do what makes you happy. Do activities that you like, that you enjoy. What else? And the love and energy that you put into everyone else around you, you need to put that into yourself. You deserve it and you need it, trust me. Growing within yourself, it's okay to ask yourself, is there anything that I can fix? Is there any character trait that I don't really necessarily love about myself? Dig deep, and once you dig deep, there's gonna be a few things that you know that you can improve in. Character trait wise, personality trait wise, whatever the case may be. Whenever you realize it, you need to accept it and change for the better, for you to be the best version of yourself. That's all I want, is to be the best version of at the end of the day. Another thing, this is probably the last thing I'm gonna talk about, is trauma. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Oh my god, it's so funny. Childhood trauma, adulthood trauma, any trauma. That's what I want to talk about. I know it's a little like sensitive, but we want to talk about it here on this channel. I feel like a huge part of healing through your trauma is sitting with yourself and your emotions and just being aware of how you feel deep down inside and what causes that pain, you know, that you feel. What I like to do is I like to take a few minutes out of my day, not every day, but if I ever feel emotional, sad, mad, angry, any emotion that I feel, I like to take a couple minutes out of my day to feel those emotions. If I need to cry, I'm gonna cry. I feel like eventually, if I keep letting myself feel all these emotions, one day I'm not going to feel the pain anymore behind that trauma. And that's my goal. Sooner or later, that hurt will be gone. I don't know about you, but one thing about me is I'm a heal. I'm going to heal. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to suppress my emotions anymore. I'm going to feel everything as it comes. And that's key. I feel like that is key to my healing process and my healing journey. Yours may be different, but that's how I feel. Yeah, let's talk about childhood trauma. If I say I feel one more time, I'm not. But how can I reword that? So basically, I feel like doing things. I feel like doing things that I never did as a kid, doing them now as an adult, really feeds my inner child and lets my inner child come out and live and thrive. And I love that, and I feel like I need that because as a kid, when I was a kid, I didn't really get to be a kid. And I feel like a lot of people can relate on that. But yeah, basically I'm gonna do things I didn't do as a kid now. Like last year, 2020, at 23, it was my first time ever carving a pumpkin. And it was really cool, like, it was really fun, and it made me really happy inside, and I feel like I need things like that to heal and to, grow, and I feel like it's a great thing to do. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be breaking patterns. For future generations, I'm going to be the one that heals and takes care of me, and I'm gonna do what makes me feel happy. That's just the journey that I'm on. I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm no longer putting up with shit that makes me feel like shit. And I feel like nobody should put up with anything that makes you feel like shit. And so yeah, basically all I have, if I have any advice for you, is to do what makes you happy. Be your most authentic self. Do what you want to do. And yeah, we only have one life, so whatever you want to do it. And be you and be proud of who you are. Period. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be coming out with more videos. I'm really hoping to be consistent, and I'm hoping that I will upload every Thursday. So let's see if I can be consistent. I'm really hoping so. And yeah, stay tuned for next week's video.